Hey guys. All right, let me change the camera. All right, so that way you guys can see me, not as close up. Hey everyone. All right, so today is day 70 of 100 ways to motivate yourself. And this is a good one. It's back on the whole trail of optimism, pessimism. So if being a pessimist is something that you struggle with, or optimism just doesn't come naturally to you, then this is totally your episode. Yesterday's also speaks to the same topic. So I'm going to dive right in. So this is day 70 of 100 ways to motivate yourself. And it's actually titled Face the Sun. You'll see why I changed the title in a minute. So he starts out talking about Helen Keller. He said that she has a famous quote that said, when you face the sun, the shadows always fall behind you. So when you're facing the sun, the shadows always fall behind you. This was her poetic way of recommending optimistic thinking. What you look at and what you face grows in your life. What you ignore falls behind you. But if you turn and look only at the shadows, they become your life. Think about that. It's what you focus on. It's the glass half empty, the glass half full kind of thing. People used to have all sorts of Helen Keller jokes when the author was younger. He talks about how they'd laugh all the time. And really, seriously, they were laughing about a deaf and blind girl. When you think about it, the very nature of having a joke about somebody else's misfortune is more about the nervousness within us, those of us around her. It's in our overcoming of our misfortunes. Perhaps we laugh nervously at other people because we have not yet overcome our own small misfortunes. In our own times, we are quick to consider ourselves victims for just any random thing. Of something emotionally, we might qualify ourselves a victim, or something socially, racially, gender, whatever it is. We qualify ourselves as victims of things. We take our difficulties and we blow them into these huge injustices. Helen Keller didn't make a life complaining about being from a dysfunctional family, about being a woman, about being limited, about being handicapped, about not having enough money. Instead, she had challenges and she refused to become fascinated by them. That's amazing, that lesson right there. She refused to become fascinated by her problems. She didn't make her handicaps and her limitations her life. That wasn't what life was about to her. It wasn't about, her limitations. She didn't want to focus on the shadows when she said that there was so much sun to be felt on her face. So I just thought that was an amazing story that he had on Helen Keller. I thought it was beautiful. He goes on now to talk about bumper stickers. I promise it comes full circle. He says that there's a famous bumper sticker we all know, and it's called Life's a Bee. And then you die. It's called Life's a Bee and then you die. It seems illogical to me, says the author. If life is so bad, then death should be welcomed. It should say life is a bee, but the good news is that you get to die. You die. That's the good news. It has been said that pessimists don't stay in the anti-life way if they find that their life is in jeopardy. So if a pessimist finds themselves dealing with failing health, or their life it's a moment of whatever's going on in their life, all of a sudden they find a million reasons that they want to live. Those reasons are always there deep down inside of the pessimist, waiting to be called up into their lives. Pessimism is usually a false front put on just to get sympathy. You guys, that's amazing. And that is a lesson that my middle child has taught me. She basically told me that she likes to be a big bah humbug because she likes the attention it brings. That's so interesting. Another bumper sticker the author references is S happens, brown word happens. This bumper sticker is ironically optimistic, he says. It's characteristic of an optimist to not be surprised when life happens, to not be overwhelmed, to not be looking to be offended when trouble, happens in their lives. They know that trouble comes, and they know that they can handle it, because most of the time, heck, it's in the Bible. Jesus told us that there will be problems. So an optimist knows that when brown word happens, they know it's a part of life. It's a factor of reality. Some people have countered this slogan, crap happens, with stickers that say love happens. And the author says that actually that's wrong. I mean, he says that S word, crap, actually does happen, whereas love does not actually happen. It does not actually happen by itself because love is created. You see, whatever it is that you are facing in your life right now, deciding to see it as a blessing versus a curse is the real gift. Find the beauty in whatever it is that you're facing. That's where your growth is. That is where your destiny lies. If you're looking for the meaning of your life, go toward what it is that is scaring you and bringing up these bad feelings. The way we choose to see the world creates the world that we see. So here's my parting quote. It's one of my favorite Helen Keller quotes. I thought it would be best for me to bring this full circle. Be happy with what you have while you're working toward what you want. So there you go. Turn around, make sure that you're facing the sun, you're focusing on the bright things, and leave the shadows behind you. Because the minute you turn around and you constantly focus on the negative, everybody around you is on to the secret that you're just looking for sympathy. Optimism can be learned. So make the effort, make the conscious effort. And once you're aware of it, the responsibility is yours. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.